In this video, we will learn about inheritance in C++. Before we jump into what the concept of inheritance means in code, let's understand it with an example first. Inheritance is when one object is a type of another object. For example, there are different types of vehicles. Each vehicle is able to move at a certain speed. A car and a plane are two examples of vehicles that move at different speeds. When a car moves, it is driving. When a plane moves, it is flying. Let's use the object-oriented programming concept of inheritance to turn this basic conceptual example into code. First, we will create a class named vehicle. Inside of here, we will use the public access modifier. Let's create a function with a void return type named setSpeed, which will take in one parameter, an int s. Inside of this function, we will set the speed of our vehicle equal to s. Next, we will use the protected access modifier. Let's have a variable of type int named speed and a function with a void return type named move. Inside of this function, we will output the message vehicle is moving to the console. Vehicle is going to be the base class for the car and plane classes that we create, meaning that both cars and planes will be vehicles. Let's create a class named car. To make a class inherit from another class, we put a colon, then the public keyword, and then the name of the base class, which is vehicle in this case. Inside of this class, we will create a public function with a void return type named move. Recall that our base vehicle class also has a function named move that has a void return type and doesn't take in any parameters. When a child class defines its own version of the base class's function, we call that overriding the function. So in this case, the car class overrides the vehicle class's move function. Inside of this function, we will output the message car is driving at a speed of, then the speed, and then a new line to the console. Next, we will create a class named plane, which extends the vehicle class. Inside of here, we will use the public access modifier and have a function with a void return type named move. Inside of this function, we will output the string plane is flying at a speed of, then the speed, and then a new line to the console. Next, we will go inside of C++'s main function. Let's create an object of type car named car. Then we will call the car's setSpeed function and pass in a value of 60. After that, we will call the car's move function. Next, we will create an object of type plane named plane. Let's set the speed of the plane to 100, and then call the move function. Let's ensure that we have a semicolon at the end of each class, like the plane class, which ends on line 29. When we run the code, notice that the messages car is driving at a speed of 60 and plane is flying at a speed of 100 were output to the console. I want to show you how you can call the base class's function. For example, let's go inside of the plane class's move function and remove the code that is currently present inside of there. Then we will type vehicle with a capital V, colon, and then make a call to the move function. This is telling the code to call the vehicle class's move function whenever the plane class's move function is called. When we run the code, notice that the phrase vehicle is moving was output to the console.